Well, hello and welcome to our November broadcast, our November Pleiadian broadcast, which we're filming here and bringing to you from our galactic receiving station in Grand Marais, Minnesota. And I'm Elisa Logan, and I'm here with Christine Day, Pleiadian ambassador, and we're here to share with you what's going on and the latest teachings and information from the Pleiadians.
And it really is a big time right now. I want to welcome you all. It's wonderful to feel the energy. As usual, I'm getting emotional because the moment we start, the Pleiadians come right into my heart. So there's a lot of love and energy extended out to each one of you and honoring you and where we are on the planet, what we're doing here. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yes. And you have to really just let go of anything making sense or the timing of anything. We thought we'd be with you much sooner than this, but here we are, and there's a lot taking place. We have a number of events that the Pleiadians are bringing forth.
Well, we thought we'd start with the what's coming up, just so to get it out of the way. And not that it's not unimportant, it is very important, because the Pleiadians have brought in a tremendous number of tools for every one of you out there to utilize and prepare yourself for this huge grand conjunction that's taking place just after the third week in December, which is going to transform our Earth plane. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about what's coming up first. And we have the 3-day Pleiadian seminar, 5th, 6th, and 7th of December. And this is going to be a profound happening. It's the sacred Pleiadiana energies that originated from Uluru in Australia last January, when it changed both our lives. And so I'm going to be transmitting these incredible awakening energetic states from the 10th to the 16th dimension out to those who choose to come for the 3-day event. There are no words to describe this process. It is a purely sacred, life-changing event. And a destiny call. First time we're doing it online, but my experience of the online rather than being in person is that we receive a much higher and accelerated form of initiation. So I just look forward to working with all of you who have signed in for this 3-day Pleiadian seminar event. There's more space available if it feels right for you.
Yes, and I'm looking forward to that, because it, without the limitation of us being needing to come together physically, which is one of the natural outcomes of what's taking place on the planet, it seems to have brought a whole new level of connection and possibilities through our experience from working with Zoom.
This is true, and this is because we're so into our ego minds of that physical connection. When we let go of that and just come into the sacred connections with each other and with the energies from a distance, it's almost like breaks down some of the illusionary barriers from the ego mind. So it's just been a really amazing experience for both of us as we've run many of these online programs in the last few months and really discovered how amazing it is.
And absolutely. And we've had many of you join us in the 90-minute Zoom classes. And there's another one coming, the Holy Event.
It really is. And we're doing it differently. It will not be available online afterwards to purchase. It's a one-time, you're either going to be there in the live event, because there's some very different frequencies that I don't even know about right now that are going to be in place in this 90-minute class. And we've made it at 6 p.m. Central Time for those of you who are willing to be part of that on the 22nd of December. That's when the grand sacred conjunction is taking place. It's a holy event, and it's designed especially to launch you into these incredible new energies that will be coming onto the planet that we'll be talking about soon. So that's
definitely another destiny call.
Yes.
And you have to trust that. If you're meant to be there and participate in it, the space is there for you to come in and join that.
And those of you who are at that live event will get the video recording to work with, and of course material. The only difference is it's not going to be available online afterwards in sales.
Yeah. And then we have today the broadcast and the transmission that you're bringing, which from the station here.
And of course it's touching me again. Very emotional. We have a very powerful transmission today, which is designed especially for each one of you to work with in leading up to this incredible grand conjunction and this really holy event that is opening up on our earth plane for us in that third week of December. And it's something you can work with as often as you can between now and the December 22nd energetic. It's the 21st in some parts of the world, the 22nd on some parts of the world, but it's the beginning, the Pleiadians say. A sacred doorway opens on earth. It opens within our hearts for those who are ready, and from there we are launched into a whole new way of being and potential. So, very special.
So the Pleiadians have been telling us it's going to intensify, it's intensifying, and are we coming to the moment?
Again, excuse me in my emotion, but I won't apologize for it actually. It's just really filled with a lot of very sacred energies. And we are looking at an intensification of more drama leading into this time. We only have weeks away, really. Yeah. I mean, it's maybe a month. I can't even in my mind think about what date it is right now, but it's almost a month until this happening. And you can expect the increase in drama, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as we move into the discourse on what this time is going to look like and how it will impact each one of us. So I want to talk about what can we expect in December 22nd, the 21st, 22nd of December. What sort of configurations are we looking at? What's actually going to take place at that time? And this higher framework of light is going to start anchoring on the earth, and it's set in motion from this grand conjunction that is opening up on the planet around 21st, but the Pleiadians keep pointing to December 22nd when they wanted the Zoom class. So I know their energetic framework is when it becomes like there's a new energetic flow or configuration that starts to emerge from that conjunction. So that is December 22nd Central Time here in the United States for those of you in different areas of the world.
Can the Pleiadians talk a little bit about what that's going to look like or what that means?
Well, they've given me a lot of information actually on it, and that what this talking about is a total restructuring of not only our energetic systems. We're talking about a new framework birthing in the heart, a restructuring of the energetic systems through the energetic field. It's not only going to be within our own physical bodies, but it's going to be a restructuring of an energetic framework right across the earth plane, right down to the point where the pulse within the energetic core of our earth is going to shift. And when I talk about that is there's going to be a magnetic shift, and there's going to be a new pulse set in motion across the earth plane, which will interact through our own new framework of our heart spaces. This new framework enables each one of us to realign to the higher frequency of consciousness of our sacred natures, so that we are being given a direct realignment to that sacred component of our higher selves to start to evolve at an accelerated rate within these bodies and throughout this earth plane.
So it's I'm beginning to get a sense of how this pandemic has globally hit, and is it on this level the similar for me trying to understand that on December 22nd, 21st, it's another global happening, and that everybody is going to be impacted by it.
Those of us on the path who are conscious will be the ones most impacted by it, and we will go through a complete energetic reset at that time. It's almost like that heartbeat, that pulse within the magnetic core of our earth is going to be pulsing and bringing this reset directly into the new framework of our hearts. And not only through the heart space, through the cells, but out into our energetic field. So this is going to create a huge change within the entire energetic environment of Earth during this time. And it's the beginning. It's a launch pad, actually, a launching. It's not just going to open and then close down. It's going to open and keep transforming and expanding.
Take a breath.
Yes, just take a conscious breath right now.
And so can you share about what that's going to look like? Is that where you're, there's the conversation around the illusion and truth? How is that going to look in our lives?
Well, it's going to actually break down further, unearth more of the illusion, more of the drama. Mm-hmm. But we as individuals are going to be able to almost like overlook that drama. With a new framework anchored within the heart, we're going to be more anchored to the higher realm sacred aspect than to the ego mind. There's going to be a transfer of power at that time, inner power, because we know we have our ego minds, we have our sacred natures, but there will be a magnification of the alignment through the heart that will make it much, much more of a flow coming from that space of truth within our hearts and linking into that truth so that we'll perceive the illusion. We won't get as drawn into that ego mind drama as we have throughout this lifetime up to this point. And the pandemic itself has also enabled us to come in, already started a reset. And we've talked about that in other broadcasts. So that we have been prepared for this event that's almost upon us now.
Mm-hmm. We've been slowed down and we've been transformed. And from what you're saying, it's, the Pleiadians have given that picture before where a curtain lifts on a stage and it's like we wake up from a dream. Is it going to be that seamless?
It'll be more of an aha moment of, oh my gosh, this is who I am. And then we'll need to breathe and we'll still be witnessing the drama. We'll still have our humanity, but it'll enable each one of us to see it from a different viewpoint, a different vista. Do you remember when we were in Uluru in January this year? Seems lifetimes ago. And that we came out of that state of Pleiadiana when we were relinked into that state with a totally different vision, understanding, viewpoint than ever before. It was like we were linked into a higher aspect of consciousness of truth.
Yes.
And that happened in a moment for us. And it has stayed within us.
Yes.
Well, it's a bit like that. The energies will shift. It's just like a curtain will lift on the stage during the Grande Conjunction, and we'll all start to just see things in a much clearer space, coming into knowledge and knowing within our hearts. But most importantly, will be a magnification of who we are in our hearts. And we'll be able to stabilize and settle in a peaceful way within ourselves. And things that seemed really important before won't seem quite as important anymore. That we'll be able to move into a space of trusting, of knowing and letting go. And what will happen at that time, the Pleiadians are showing me right now, is a vast shedding of the density that we've held on to. The old shame, guilt, the feeling of not feeling good enough, of not being lovable, those things will simply fall away because they are not truth.
Yeah.
So we're moving into a an easing of this shift, and it will continue to accelerate and open, and more will be revealed. Another curtain will lift at certain points. Another curtain will lift, and we'll see yet another higher aspect of that truth and remembering.
Yeah, and as you talked about, it's almost, we've passed a point of return. It's going to open and remain open, and there's just it's just an ongoing progression at this point.
That's true. And then the Pleiadians speak about this community connection and the essential point of community connection. And I need to talk a little bit about that, because that is also another key component of what we're being guided to do, is to form these community connections through the new framework of our hearts, which is connected to our communion, our telepathic communion centers.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting, the timing of this with the shutdown and the isolation that many of humanity has experienced, that they're now that we're now on the threshold of community with a whole new definition of that.
Yes, so I need to explain about it, because a community connection through the new framework of your heart, what does that look like? Well, the Pleiadians speak about 2 or more people coming together, mm-hmm. and forming an alignment of a group heart design, so that when you connect into your heart and then open to the heart of 2 or more people, there is an energetic, almost like a communion energy, a frequency that creates a group heart design that is interwoven between those people who choose to do this. So if you've got 2 people, you're just opposite each other. If you have 3, you create a triangle. If you have 4, you have the base of a pyramid. If you have 5, you have a circle energy. If you have a large group, like hundreds of people, you form like lines, creating a grid where everyone sits on an energetic grid and takes a position on that grid to form these individual community patterns. Now, as human beings, the Pleiadians say we in physical bodies must be the ones to change the energetic component of Earth. Mm-hmm. And these group heart designs are going to transform planet Earth on another level. And this is part of our destiny for each one of us to connect and say yes to this group heart design. It can be done distance, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. And the actual written process of this is, where is it, Elisa?
It's on our website. I've put it on the front page of the website, and it's sourced from the Edge magazine article, but I've put it there on the front page so you can access it easily.
And this is a piece I've channeled, and it was the last piece going to the Edge magazine. We also feel that it's so essential that we're putting it up for you to read through. It's a step-by-step process of how to work from on distance with community groups to create your group heart design with one or more other people. Mm-hmm. And this is what we're being asked to bring forward. So you can read the whole article. It's on this incredible transitional period this next phase that we're about to embark on. And it's just a very, very sacred process that is step by step for everybody to really participate in. We need to participate. We need to step forward, those of us consciously, to assist the rebalancing of the earth plane at this time. It's like the earth needs a shift in the balance, and we are the ones, those of us in physical bodies, are the only ones that can create the shift of balance through the group heart designs.
Yeah, and that's touching to me, because it's our humanness that's an essential ingredient to the transformation of planet Earth and the whole shebang. It's we have the help of the galactic families, the Pleiadians, the Lemurians, everybody. But what they tell us is that it takes the human being to be the key element to bringing about this change, and that just touches me.
It's essential for us to play our role, and I want to remind you all, remember we said yes to being here at this time to fulfill our promise. It's part of our mission, it's part of our enlightenment process, it's self-empowerment to create this energetic change for the entire earth plane, not only the entire earth plane, to touch humanity and also to take our place within the universal community here. So it brings me a lot of joy, a lot of excitement, and I'm just really deeply touched. And just know that with these beautiful programs the Pleiadians have designed, the Pleiadian seminar, the Zoom class, this free video broadcast, each one of us can move into that step, this next step of creating your group heart design with another. This is each one of us saying yes and really taking our place and bringing our power forward, our unique divine power forward for the transformation of Earth. And that is part of the reason we have come right now.
Yeah.
So I think we're ready for the transmission. This energy is going to be just beautiful. I have set the vortex energy in the workroom up. It'll be coming transmitted directly from the galactic receiving station and the crystals. So I just want to hold each one of you in the space of our collective union that we are, and honor each one of you for the role that you are to play in this upcoming month of December. Brings me great joy.
Yeah.
So be it. Bringing both your hands to your heart space. Feeling the palms of your hands connecting to your physical chest. And bringing your awareness into the warmth of the pressure of your hands on your heart. This is about you choosing to interact with the new energetic flow that is available to enter your heart cells. Bringing your awareness, your conscious breath into your heart. Opening your awareness through your heart space that you see, sense, or feel. And bring your conscious breath like a soft wind right through the space of your heart. Opening your awareness, taking another conscious breath and letting go. Ashata'i. That's it. Take another breath and let go. letting go within the space of the limitless flow of your heart. Whether you see, sense, or feel the energy, you are choosing to align to a new space of your heart cells, allowing your awareness to open a little more. And take one more conscious breath and let go. A shata'i. You're going to deepen your alignment and connection to the heart by bringing in the sacred sound. I want you to listen to the sound first and just allow yourself to receive the different frequency elements of the sound through your heart cells in preparation for your own sound to flow into your heart. That's it. Take a conscious breath and let go, receiving the essence, the vibrational energy of the sound. Opening up to receive another level of this essence through your heart cells as you breathe and let go. That's it. Now let your awareness open a little further. Feel the ripples of that frequency flowing into your heart cells. Open your awareness just a little more if you can and take one more conscious breath and let go into the space that you see, sense, or feel. Now taking in one more of these sounds. That's it, letting go with a conscious breath. That's it, feel, see, or sense the essence of the doorway opening up through your heart space. Reaching in with your awareness and take another conscious breath and let go, which aligns you deeper within the space of your heart. Ekoshata'i. That's it. Take one more breath and let go within the space. Ashata'i. Now you're going to be bringing this sacred sound, your own unique frequency of this sound, into your heart cells. It's like your heart cells are going to respond, expand to the unique frequency of your sound. Enshan. You're going to bring Enshan 3 times into your heart cells and then just let go and let your awareness expand as the doorway of your heart opens further and responds to your sound. Enshan, 3 sounds now. That's it, allowing your awareness to move into the essence, the opening. It's like a source of light beginning to open that you see, sense, or feel. Allow your awareness to move towards the source of the light within your heart. That's it. Reach forward and touch that source of light. And use the conscious breath and let go to align into that expression of the essence of the light that you see, sense, or feel. Allow your awareness to open just a little more. Ashata ine'a. That's it. Now take a conscious breath and just let go. As you let go, you align deeper. Ashata-i. That's it. Allowing your awareness to free flow within the space of your heart. That's it. Let your awareness open a little further through the space that you see, sense, or feel. That's it. Now together we're going to enter the vortex flow. The energy of your heart can now enter that vortex flow. Just bringing your awareness into the crystals. Open your awareness and take a conscious breath. And feel yourself being received within the vortex. It's about letting go and allowing yourself to be moved through the vortex flow. Surrendering and letting go. It's like a whirlpool of light that is taking you deeper and deeper within this sacred flow of the vortex. That's it. Let your awareness open. Take a conscious breath and let go. Feel yourself being drawn like a magnet deeper and deeper within the whirlpool space. Take another conscious breath and just let go, allowing everything to fall away in this moment of time. Letting go. Opening your awareness a little more. Take a conscious breath and let go. Feel yourself being moved deeper and deeper within the essence of the whirlpool, taken into the central form of the sacred light within the whirlpool flow. That's it. Now let your awareness open a little further and just letting go within the space that is being revealed to you. Whether you see, sense, or feel the essence of this space, it's the opening of a space of light. Feeling yourself being received. I want you to bring your sound and shine right into the space of the light. Just once, and shine. And shine. Feel yourself being received, recognized by your unique frequency of your sound. It's like a doorway opens here, receiving you. Take a conscious breath and let go, feeling yourself being aligned into the light. Open your awareness. That's it. Let your awareness open just a little more within the essence of the light that you see, sense, or feel. And take one conscious breath and just let go. That's it. Now you're going to bring your sound and shine right into the space where you find yourself. Just once. And shine. Letting go. Bringing another sound in, en shan. En shan. Take another conscious breath and just let go. Bringing one more sound right to where you find yourself in this moment of time. En shan. It's as though your own unique frequency of this sound is taking you into a deeper access to the light. Take a breath, let go, let your awareness open a little further. That's it. Feeling yourself being deeply received, deeply aligned to this aspect of the light. It's coming right into your heart space, right into your heart cells. It's like the whirlpool energy is flowing from the vortex into your heart. As you bring your awareness from the vortex into your heart, see, sense, or feel like a whirlpool, a spiral-like movement expanding through the entire cells of your heart space. Use the conscious breath to fully align and anchor within the flow, this new frequency flow that's expanding and realigning you to another aspect of your own heart. I am. That's it. Anchor these words right through your heart cells. Like tendrils of light expanding still from the vortex flow, moving through the heart cells, interweaving through the vast space of your heart. Take a conscious breath and let go. Now bring your sound, en shan, right through your heart cells, which is going to anchor and expand this alignment from the vortex flow through your heart. En shan. En shan. Keep letting go, allowing the realignment through you. Opening into a full state of receivership of the essence of this pure light from the vortex flow within your heart cells. Shata I she om de ine a. She om she o. She o. So be it. So let's take a conscious breath right now and let go. There's so much here for all of us to receive from this time right into December 22nd and then moving further into the new year. And I just want to acknowledge each one of us and the roles we play by carrying our own divine frequency within our hearts. And I just want to acknowledge each one of us as we've gone through this really intense 2020. It's been a lot, not too much, but a lot of transformation and not knowing.
And I want to acknowledge you and those of you out there that have made donations to make these broadcasts available through this year, and being a part of our mission. And
our collective mission.
Our collective mission.
We are on a collective mission, each one of us, not one more than the other. We all carry that unique divine frequency. And so I open up to our collective reunion.
So be it.
So be it. And I wish to honor you and all that you are in this moment. Blessings.